In the 19th century, the United States was a country divided. The southern states were heavily dependent on slavery, while the North was moving towards abolition. In the midst of this turmoil, one woman would rise to become a symbol of courage, freedom, and resistance. Her name was Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was born around 1822 in Dorchester County, Maryland, into slavery. Her birth name was Araminta Ross, but she later changed it to Harriet in honor of her mother. From a young age, she experienced the harsh realities of slavery, enduring brutal treatment and grueling labor. At just 12 years old, Harriet was struck on the head by an overseer while trying to protect another enslaved person. The injury caused severe headaches and narcoleptic episodes throughout her life, but it never stopped her. In 1849, at the age of 27, Harriet made the bold decision to escape. She fled alone, traveling over 90 miles by foot to reach Philadelphia. But Harriet's journey didn't end there. She was free, but she knew there were many more still in chains. Determined to help others, Harriet joined the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses and abolitionists who helped enslaved people escape to freedom. She risked her life time and again, returning to the South to guide others to safety. She became known as the Moses of her people, leading around 70 individuals, including family members, to freedom over 13 missions. Harriet was known for her resourcefulness and bravery. She navigated the treacherous journey by night, using the North Star to guide her. She also carried a revolver, not just for protection, but to ensure that anyone who wanted to turn back would stay committed to the journey. "You'll be free or die," she said. During the Civil War, Harriet's fight for freedom didn't stop. She worked as a nurse, a cook, and even a spy for the Union Army. She was the first woman to lead an armed expedition during the war, guiding a raid that freed more than 700 enslaved people in South Carolina. After the war, Harriet settled in Auburn, New York, where she continued to be an advocate for civil rights, women's suffrage, and the elderly. She never stopped fighting for justice, even in her later years. Harriet Tubman passed away in 1913 at the age of 91, but her legacy lives on. She is remembered as one of America's greatest heroes, a woman who stood against oppression and fought tirelessly for freedom. Today, Harriet Tubman's story is a reminder of the power of courage and resilience. She was a woman who faced impossible odds and made a difference, not just for herself, but for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and if you were inspired by Harriet Tubman's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more stories of history's greatest heroes.